So now we're going to talk about probability and area. So if a point K is in region J, so basically anything inside this trapezoid that we have here, if I choose it at random, we were trying to find the probability that it is in region M. So basically I'm just choosing a random point, K, and if I choose it randomly, there's an option that it could be in M and it couldn't be in M. So the way that we figure this out is we take the area of M and we divide it by the area of J, because area is that entire shape and I have to choose a spot in that shape. And M is just a portion of it. And so that's how we go ahead and do that. So you're going to be given a problem like this where they say a circle is inscribed in a square. A point N in the square is chosen at random. So what's the probability that N is going to lie in the shaded region? Well, this whole length here is 5. So it's a square, so that means that this whole length is 5. So the area of the square is going to be side squared, or 5 squared, which is 25 inches squared. And that's the big chunk. That's if I were to just choose the spot in there, that's how much space I have to do it. Well, I'm looking for the shaded region, so I need to subtract the area of the circle, because if I choose in the circle, that's not in the shaded area. Well, this circle has a radius of 2.5, so the area of the circle we know is pi r squared, which would be pi times 2.5 squared. And so when I go ahead and plug this into my calculator, I would do 2.5 squared times pi, and I get 19.63 inches squared. So the area of the shaded region is equal to the area of the square, which is my larger chunk, minus the area of the circle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do 25 minus 19.63. So the area of the shaded is 5.37 inches squared. Well, I'm looking for a probability, so I have to take the part, which is right here, and divide it by the whole. So to do that, I do 5.37 divided by the area of my square, which is the entire shape. And when you do 5.37 divided by 25, you get 0.215. And remember, it should be a decimal, and it should be between 0 and 1 in order for it to be a probability.